right, shalom, shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the brothers out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth. Shalom to the Kabakarim out there, which means peace to the elect. And they consist of the men, women, and children that have the true, sincere belief of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The ones that believe they're going to be guided in these upcoming events for safety and ultimately to receive salvation in the end times. I'm the brother Amath, and I had this exhortation I've been meditating on, and I named it a beacon of light / it's about the one. And the reason why I named it the beacon of light, because some men in this truth, your story, let me read it. It says, your walk, your journey, or your story in this truth is a spiritual beacon, a light, a international rescue code, right? And what you could you're like, what? You're a light. You're on a. You're watched. What's that called? Damn it, Salakia. For them that are watching, a lighthouse. You're a lighthouse for the ships that are out there at sea that may be in extreme distress, and they're sending out the SOS. And I have to go back to my story. Some of them they don't even know they're in distress, until you tell them, or some type of event happens, and I have to go back to my story because I didn't know that I was actually seeking for something, because when I used to live in New York, and I was facing some real misfortunes. So I hit up my cousin, which happened to be the Elder Pashai, he was just the closest one to me for, just to hang out with and for comfort and stuff like that, because I was facing misfortunes. So I just have to go back to that because it was practical. It made sense to as far as why I needed to come into the truth, because it was, it ain't nothing but death up there, man. If your head is not on right, you won't be able to make it up there. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna die. You're gonna be just hanging out with a bunch of niggards and people that just do nothing but death. And I know that's in every city and things of that nature. It's just up there. It's just different. I've been to a lot of cities, and up there is just extremely different from any other city that I ever came across. But yeah, just getting back to it, just to stay on track. One of my bullet points was our depths and heights forge our character. And when I think about the word forged, I'm gonna think about a car and forged pistons and rods. Whenever you want to add horsepower to a car, you must get forged pistons and rods, because what you're gonna do is add more fuel and add more air to the combustion chamber, create more pressure, so you create more horsepower. But if you don't replace those pistons and rods, along with some other components, you have catastrophic failure. And then now you got a real shit show to where you're gonna have to spend big money to replace those parts or that engine for you to drive that car. And sometimes you might have to just better off just probably just get a new car. But I think about the word forge, yeah, because reinforced, when you look up the word forge, it talks about reinforced, not reinforced Salakia, it talked about construction and build, right? So what, and when you look up that word character, right, we're building our character. You look up that word character, it means a symbol. Back in the ancient world, for you to carve a symbol, you needed a chisel and a hammer. So what we're carving and chiseling our hammer to forge a better character, like a better symbol for ourselves. And then that's what these depths and heights do to us. Because when you high, you feel good and things to that nature. But when you low, you feel low, man. Things is messed up and things ain't working right. And you can hear it in brothers' speeches. They may not show it all the time, but you can just hear the word choice that they use, that things may not be all the way the best at the time. But hey, we're gonna face more lows than highs in this truth, man. That's what forges our character, and it's the courage to continue to where we are that beacon of light for them out there to to repent and to come to the light, and that's the thing. That's why Yahweh Shah said, my sheep hear my voice, right? So what if we continue the things that Yahweh Shai does or did? You know what? He said that they're gonna hear us also. So let me get this first. Let me get this. I don't know if I already brought it out. 1 Timothy 4:16. It says, "Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." What? You gotta listen to yourself first. You listen to yourself, right? Because in the beginning of this thing, right, or if you're just clicking on this video, you listen to the Spirit, because the Spirit tells you. You know, you may think that's not, you may think that's you, but that's the Spirit hitting you like, "Hey, do this, do this, do this, do this." You know, but sometimes, you have to basically summon this, the Spirit. Do what? Do prayer, fasting, reading, and things of that nature. Getting with brothers. Summon the Spirit of Yahweh Shai. So that's why you listen to yourself to where what now the Lord is the Lord's calling you. But you don't want to keep denying that call like some people, like some others. All right. Yeah, and then basically not only you be able to save yourself, but then them that hear thee. So what? Now that's like a double whammy. That's like you wash the blood off your hands, you save somebody, right? And that's beautiful, right? Because as we live in hell, we seek pleasure to combat that hell, right? And sometimes we get too caught up into the pleasure where Satan's lying and waiting to get ahead and lay hold on us, right? But this is good. I'm gonna grab this. Is Luke 15. This is Luke 15:1. I'm gonna just speed read. It says, "Then draw near unto him all the publicans and sinners for to hear him. And the Pharisees and the scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eateth with them. And he spake this parable unto them, saying, What manner of you, having 100 sheep, if he lost one of them, do not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after that which is lost until he find it? And when he have found it, he layeth it on his shoulders rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just persons which need no repentance." So you have a spiritual party, so to speak, that the heavens rejoice with one sinner, man. That's why, once again, it's about the one. In my job, I think about the one, and I think about persevering. The one. Just think about the one. Just get one. Just do one. Start with the one. And then as you get the one, your wheels start turning, and you feel better, and things of that nature. And that's what it's about, man. Because you see in this truth, man, you have some brothers have more gravity or more pull than others. And it's what, because you see the subscribers. Yeah, so like it's Satan. I thought Satan's about to park next to me. I'm just like this. Throughout all this parking lot, you can park next to me. But why did y'all brush me? I was the one. You see the pull with other brothers, man. Brothers got thousands, hundreds, not hundreds of thousands, but their following is pretty big. But we know that we're not here for the masses. We're here for them that sigh and cry. That be sigh and cry. This is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads." And yeah, that word mark there, the Ra, right, which means exempt from judgment. So set a mark upon, and this happened to be that we're about to be 2 weeks away from the Passover, the Pesach, right? Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right. And I ain't gonna go back to my story. I was sighing and crying at all the abominations that was being done unto me. All that betrayal and what's that? Adultery. Sheesh, man. So after a while, like what, you could go ahead and reach these people through Yahweh Shai, man, by tooting the horn, the scriptures, you know, and then they're able to get ahead and run the race to seek salvation, and that's beautiful, man. You know, that's ultimately what that to where they could run that race and seek salvation. You could be rejoicing in the kingdom together. That's the ultimate goal and this truth hurts, man, because you got to deny a lot of these things, man. The flesh, your family, people you grew up with, you know. That's what the nigga DMX said, pastor telling the truth and it hurts. Yeah, this truth hurts, man. But it's a good hurt. It's like after you finish working out, muscles are sore, like, oh. But in the long run, you get strong. Going back to that word forge, you know, forge pistons and rods, you know, go fast. But, yeah, going back to the notes, it says, rescue crew will put the ships at sea in extreme distress. It's like on Matthew 5:14, you know. But yeah, man, that ultimately Yahweh Shai is that beacon, that beacon of light, man. We was called unto that light, and now we're able to shed it abroad. This is Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A light that is set on a hill cannot be hid. You can't, and this truth, man, once you put on that garment and you get familiar with the scriptures, you can't hide. You can't put your talent in a napkin and bury it. Because then what you're doing is shedding a light upon yourself that's a bad light. You want the good light. So that's why it's necessary for you to continue, you know. Because you look at the flunkies that then dropped or put their torch down to get ahead and run back to darkness, which is bonkers, right? Where they bumping their heads and hitting their toes, right? But we have the light to see, you know. So that's why I put down here. It says Yahweh Shai being the true light. That's why we say the water kaya ha awor la ra'ah, you know, the water for the light to see. You know, because we're not going to be bumping we're not going to be bumping our heads on things that we know we're not supposed to be bumping because we're holding that torch, that light, right? It says, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Verse 15, neither do a man light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. All right, and just comparing it to the lighthouse, right? Those ships at sea, those Israelites that, you know, they may be warning through things that, you know, that's messing with them, and they see that light, and now what? They can breathe that breath of life, and that's why I said about the one. You know, it's all about the one. You just reach one, man. The heavens rejoice over one, man. You know, because we seek pleasure and stuff like that, and because we live in hell, man. You know, and sometimes you get pissed off and stuff like that because spirits are messing with you. You know, and that's what happens in this truth, man. You know, what, you be sad sometimes, you be mad sometimes. Don't even know why. It's the spirits, man. Spirits out here messing with us. People out here, you know what I'm saying? Spirits hop on these people. Like, sometimes brothers kind of forget that spirits be hopping on people to mess with us. You know, and a lot of times that stuff be in traffic. Be like, you'd be driving, and you know, traffic is tight, and you just see somebody cut you off, like you literally cut you off, like they about to hit the car, cut you off, like dang, you look, it's not even, this is an Edomite woman, man. You know, Ezekiel 9:37. Salakia, Aqua, for whoever's watching. 37. All right, Ezekiel 37:1 that says, the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of dry bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Right? And that's what you see, these people that don't have the truth. Salakia. They don't have this truth, man, and they're dry bones, man. You know what I'm saying? what? Because the scriptures talk about out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. What that's talking about? The scriptures. Got the scriptures. We're able to never to run out of things to say, because we could be backed up by the scriptures through any scenario case. You know, the scriptures are there to guide us and keep us in aligned. You know, so that's why that's another way to like keeping your character. You know, doing what the scriptures say, because if you stay with the scriptures, you boost your faith. You increase your faith. You may think something may not work, but when you try it and it actually works, or it may not work towards that person's favor. Say if you try to give somebody advice and things of that nature, and you're doing what the scriptures say, you're like, hey brother, I think I should think you should do this and this and that, and the brother he hears but he doesn't do, then that's on that man. Your hand, hands are washed. Let that man deal with that now. But just you see that you may not. Sometimes brothers may not think that the scriptures might work, or taking advice from the scriptures or whatnot may not work, but it works, man. Just believe. It's going to increase your faith. It's going to broaden your faith, and you might be that light tower to somebody out there. Inspire somebody. So they could get that skin. Well, the skin. Put on that skin. They can put on that armor, so they can stand against the wiles of the devil. Because the righteous, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, right? It's a strong tower. Where's that tower? You have to build that tower. What the scriptures say, building your house upon a rock. You got to build on your house shine, man. The only way you can build on your house shine is take these scriptures and get your experience. Get your experience and build. The more you get your experience, the more you get into these scriptures and use and apply these scriptures in everyday life, the more you build. You build that house on that rock to where those floods came and that wind blew and beat upon that house, but that house ain't go nowhere, right? Because it was built on your house shine. You got to build that house. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Where's the tower? You got to build that thing, man. So when all these calamities and the crazy events that's getting ready to happen, you will be solid. That's why it's called, the scriptures talk about sound doctrine. Sound meaning solid. They ain't going nowhere, That's why we stand on your Howard shop. We them that stood stiffly for the Lord, we're gonna receive a reward for denying all of this stuff, man. Because it looks good, right? Somebody driving they got the Q70. That's a beautiful car, by the way. Townhouse in a nice neighborhood, big backyard. Things look nice, basement man cave type deal. Getting the women and stuff like that. Looks good, don't it? But they can have that. They can have that, man. They want this. They want this here. We don't want it here. We get our little bones. The Lord throws a bone or two or whatever. You get a little woman or whatnot, and you get your rocks off. But that's just to keep us like this, We don't want to be too much up top, because then we'll forget about the Lord, man. Damn, hundreds and thousands of dollars, driving the best of cars, eating the best of food. You're gonna look like these rappers out here getting bloated and you know what I'm saying, and bloated and fat, But hey, they can have this, because that's why they get bloated and fat. Here it is, they're eating the best of the foods, but you're getting fat. How? What? Right? Women, you having sex with women that you having sex with women that already had sex with a man. What type of glory is that? And with us, we're gonna deny this place, and we're gonna receive Lord's will. We the hopeful elect. We the hopeful elect, right? And we're gonna receive the kingdom, and then we're gonna have virgins, never touched before, right? It's like these men are driving. These guys got millions of dollars driving used cars. If you know what I mean. You driving a used car, bro. We're gonna get cars that never been touched before. Beautiful, coming in, new scent, no miles on there. No, it's zero miles on that car. Let's keep going. Slocky, I forgot what. Dry bones, yeah. Verse 3, Ezekiel 37:3. It says, he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones. And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord, which saith, Thus saith the Lord, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And that's the thing, man. You want to live. The Lord has set us between life and death. All right, so that's why when people are entangled into life, you said an entanglement, you entangled, and so you're not fit for the kingdom because you tangled with this stuff. You know, that's basically being double-minded. You're over there warring against yourself. Nah, man. Hey, the scriptures talk about do not take the MOTB. You ain't got to think about that. It says no. That's why the scriptures, what it said, think not. Don't even let it in your mind. Let me just get that. I know it says think not to come to destroy, but to fulfill. But that was just, it says think not. Did I read that? Salakia. Dang, Salak. But yeah, this I'm just going back to 5 if I ain't already. Yeah, because Salaki, there was more on that. It was 16. This is Matthew 5 and 16. It says, let your light shine before men, right? Don't be good, be great. You know? You can receive your reward, bro. Don't let nobody take your crown. You know? That's like, I can't compare it to a woman, but nah, man, but you're not gonna let nobody take your seat in rulership. You know, if you were hot, say if you was just one of these elites or whatnot, you'll do everything it takes. Like, I'm just saying, hypothetically, you was one of these elites out here, you ruling the world, you're going to get somebody smoked, for the most part, to keep your seat or whatnot. You're going to do whatever it takes to get ahead and keep your seat. That's the same thing with this truth, man. Do what, not whatever it takes, but keep it all spiritual, right? Let's not get out of hand, out of pocket. It says, let your light shine before men. Don't be good, be great. That's why I put that in my mind. It says, the scripture didn't say that. I just say that, just to make it clear, that ye may see your good works. And right, that's why I said, don't look at the bad. Don't look back and look at the bad that you have done. Look at the good. So it helps further and forge your character. That they may see your good works and glory your Father which is in heaven, right? Yeah, because this Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave us the increase. It says, think not. Don't even put it in your mind. Don't put this in your mind, he says. That I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not to come to destroy, but to fulfill. And what? He's going to fulfill the scriptures. Like when Yahushua was on the cross, it's just like, he said it is done. It is finished. But what? Going back, it says, think not. Don't even let it in your mind. Certain bad thoughts come, don't let it in there. Take it out. Fight that bitch. Salakia. But yeah, fight that, man. This truth is a fight. A race. It's a race, bro. You over there racing, you think you're gonna you over there, you're in a race, you running, you're gonna stop and go talk to a chick, or you're gonna stop and do something that's gonna stop you from winning the race? Nah, man, you're gonna keep going, man. Take those strides, take that necessary steps to so you can keep going, man. Because it's about that courage, man. Let me get that. I'll probably close it with this. Sirach 2 and 14. Yeah. Sirach 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Yeah. These men have lost patience. They have lost long suffering. They said the Lord didn't give me the increase. They said that I could not do this no more. How? What? Just so you know, we all feel like sometimes we just want to give up the ghost. Just keeping it all the way real. But what Paul said it the best, it is better to stay here and fight. You know, because to die is to gain. What are you going to gain? You're going to gain everything you don't have on this side. You're going to gain rest. You're going to gain to be where you have a shy. Ultimate peace, man. But what is better to stay here and fight? You know? To keep exercising those muscles, man. Even though you feel sore, things is fucked up, but you keep a winner's quality, mentality. I'm keeping that winner's mentality. That's what let me look that up. I like that word. I looked it up earlier. Quality. You know? Here we go. This is the Google definition. It says quality. The standard of something as measured against other things of a similar kind. The degree of excellence of something. Yeah, man. The quality. We want the excellency, man. It says strive for the mastery. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know that even you about to get your head chopped off. Hey man, the Lord, hey, if I gotta die, let it be. You know, I don't want to make this too long, but I hope you was, it was exhortation, something I've been thinking about. I'm gonna just read off the last few that I had. There was some more, but I'll probably just do another one, number 2 on this one, because it says, "Let your light shine bright." In Ezekiel, it says, "Don't be good, be great, man." You know, you hang on to hope, man. I'm gonna do a number 2. I ain't want to make this too long. I'm going to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemi Awashai, by Shemi Kakadash. The honor to my apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the bros out there pushing the way to fear and truth. Shalom to the Habakarim out there, which means peace to the elect. I'm the brother Amav. And I'm going to close out. I'm going to say shalom. Shalom.